Hello, everybody. I'm the okayest bassist, and this is an Ibanez SR505E. I ordered this because it was a pretty purple, which is my wife's favorite color, so she didn't argue with me ordering it. And I don't know if my lighting or camera can show this, but this paint job is monochromatic iridescent. It's called Aurora Black, and from different angles, it looks anywhere from a bright yellow to like a pale green to a gray to a purple. It's pretty neat. It has a very interesting neck mount where it has the four screws, but they're asymmetrical. It does have this cool weight addition or reduction block in the back. Someone found out that a 9-volt battery fits perfectly in there, so you can add like an ounce or so of weight if you want that in the body. It has two switches, one of them that turns the bass on and off, and then another one that you can use if you need percussion. It's pretty neat. It's got three extra producer knobs, a blend, and a volume. Has Bartolini pickups. It's strung up with my D'Addario ETB 92, in this case the Dash 5, because it's a 5-string set. It has the regular, just non-branded Ibanez in-house closed gear tuners. They don't seem to add too much weight to it. I mean, it's probably a 3/8 hole that it's using. It's a 5-string, has a little bit of neck dive. It wasn't designed like the EHBs to be as ergonomic as possible. But all in all, I do really like this bass. The color is pretty, like most sound gears. The body is thin and rounded, so you don't have a whole bunch of bulk to it. The bridge is awesome. This is basically what would happen if you took an EHB bridge, individual piece, and blocked them together for a single scale on a high mass. These heads, I think, are exactly the same as what's on an EHB. It has the two screws on the side where you can adjust the sides individual for string height. Of course, you want to keep those even, but I guess if you really wanted to camber the string to one side, you could. I don't know why. But it also has a larger set screw that allows you to adjust the string width as well. And then, of course, the back has the screw to adjust for intonation rather than having to loosen it, and then some of them that you have to set that manually. So it's a much more precise system. I do like the neck, too. It's a pretty dark wood. The back has what look to be 5 layers. I don't know what they are because I didn't care. It's dark and it's pretty looking. The Ibanez Soundgear headstock, we all know that shape. It's small. It's got all 5 tuners. That's all you need. It is a really nice sounding bass. I mean, it's okay when I have it. The only thing that is a major negative for me, your mileage and opinions would vary, is right here. You can see there's a hole on the front. That is the input jack. I guess if you try to put it on the sides are rounded, so it might be kind of hard to finagle that. And then rather than putting it on the front, flat to the front, which is how I prefer it, if I have my choice, but it has this hole, and you would think, okay, so it probably goes in like this. No, it goes in at an inward angle toward the bass, but then it's not straight. It's like this. That is the angle you've got to go with to get your plug in there. Now, if you use a regular cable, you're fine. I use a wireless system, and the Positive Grid Spark Link cannot plug in here. It simply has the plug and then the body. There's no like extension to it. I do know some of the wireless systems I have, the cable's a bit longer, but like my whole pinky nail fits inside with my finger touching the jack inside, and my pinky nail gets covered by the amount of wood that is there before it actually hits the opening. So what I've had to do is I ordered a $3 quarter-inch to quarter-inch adapter to take it from stereo for like a headphone to mono, which is typically what an instrument cable has anyway. And that will alleviate it by adding about an inch, so it'll stick out a little bit, and then I'll be able to plug it in. I have tested it with a cable. It sounds fine. It works great. When I first got this, I had to do a slight adjustment on the truss rod, about a quarter turn. The neck was truly flat, and I prefer to have a slight bowing to it, so that's a little more forgiving when it comes to weather change. The other neat thing I found on this is, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see on the 3rd fret, it doesn't use circles for its inlay. It's kind of an oblong oval. I like anything that's different from the norm. They seem to be like a pearloid, mother of pearl situation going on in there. All in all, it has been really nice and wonderful. Once I get that little extension to plug in, it'll be set. So would I recommend it? Absolutely. I managed to snag this one over $200 off with 48 months no interest due to their pre-Black Friday sale. So if you're interested in one of these, they had more in stock, but by the time you guys see this video, they're already going to have that sale gone, and it'll be a Christmas sale or who knows what going on. All in all, I really do like the bass. It's really comfy. It's a standard body shape, so some people will be a little less put off by it than trying to play an EHB or a Stream or whatever. But I definitely would recommend it, especially if you like the cool iridescent paint. Hopefully that came through on camera. If not, just Google it. It's the Ibanez SR505E, and it's in Aurora black. Don't know why they called it black, because it's purple and green most of the time. But hey, whatever. I'm not Ibanez. I'm not in charge of their naming stuff, because they got their own people on that. As always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day.